Hello world, my name is Gabby Gibek, and do not ask me what I'm wearing because I do not know. I've been borrowing my sister's stuff lately because she lets me borrow them. Today I wanted to talk about how people change and what influences us to change and stuff. So what made me think about the whole changing thing is that my friends and family and people around me often say, wow, like 1 year ago you would never have done this. I am a person of change. I love change. I can't look at my room right now. I hate it so much because it's been the same for like 3 months. It's been the same for 3 months and I'm dying right now. I hate it when something looks the same all of the time. That's why I like changing. There are things that stop and then I'm just like, okay, I love this, I'm gonna stop here. Like the color black has been with me for a long time now and I love it so much. So there are things that I love, there are things that I hate. The things that I hate I usually try to change. With me it's basically like, I love something, then there's an arrow, and then I hate it. And then I have to change it, and then I love it again. And that's just basically how my life goes at the moment. I just love change so much. I love it. And then people tell me, oh, you're never gonna be stable, you're always gonna be unhappy. That's not true. I can live with something being the same forever, but I just like going a little crazy, adding a little something to it. Like, not necessarily changing the whole thing, just adding a little element or decreasing it. You know, not drastic changes like, oh, I hate Krakow now, I'm gonna move to somewhere else, you know? It's not that kind of change. I know that I change because there are things that I don't like in myself and then I'm like, oh, how about I change this, how about I stop doing this and I start doing that and I don't do this anymore because I don't like that and blah, blah, blah. I try to change myself to the better, for the best. And I would assume that a lot of people do that too. Why do we change other than our own initiative? We have ourselves, I already said that, and then what else have we got? We've got the things that we watch, that we do, that we read, that we see, that we whatever. When we go somewhere, when we see a movie, when we are in communities, or when we join communities, all of the things that surround us, they can influence us to do certain things differently. Yeah. I think ever since I really joined the fandom, I've been a little bit more... I really don't have a word for it. I've just been different. Like, I've just been a little bit different. I've been definitely a lot happier ever since I joined the fandom because it's A, a change, B, it's a great change, C, it's like, it's a change that really influenced my life for the better. I started liking black a lot more. I started being like, yay, I actually do like black. I started listening to different music. Promo there for you, Troy. Panic at the Disco also, we are growing up, unfortunately, and that also makes us change people. I would want to include the things that surround us category, but people are a whole different thing. So when it comes to people and them influencing us to be different and change and whatever, there's a couple things that it goes into. A, it's us having idols. So we see like this amazing popular girl at school, you know, like, wow, she's beautiful and whatever, and she starts wearing her jeans in a certain way. Then you might be thinking, because she wears it like that, I'm also gonna start. That's the beginning of a change. She says this kind of word that you didn't know, didn't like necessarily, but she's saying it, so you want to say it too. Another thing is people literally going to change us. As much as I do hate when people just try to literally dab at us and change us, as I said in a video not too long ago, it happens. People feel like they are responsible to change things that they see negative in others. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my last video. I said a lot about that there. People do think that they have to change us, it's their responsibility, and it's not, but they still do it, and they change us a lot most of the time. I know people who change me, but the funny thing with me is that I only act like I don't know what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing, and I sort of agree with the change, if that makes any sense. I like new things. I like going to new places and trying out new things. So if someone wants to change me and change a certain aspect of my brain, then, unless it's a very important one to me, I'll let them do it, just to see what it's like. And then if I don't like it, then I'll try to change back, because I have the ability to do so. I have a lot of power over myself and my brain, so that's very good. And sometimes people don't want to just change us and dab at a certain aspect of our life. Sometimes they want to say, hey, how about you try this? So they're not like, they're actually just like, hey, what would you like to do this something new with me and see if it is cool? Another thing that's very, very, very important is we change ourselves to people, to be like people. So we have our friend, and it is proved scientifically in some kind of psychological reports and stuff that certain people who spend a lot of time together and stuff, they often do the same things or respond the same way. They're just basically a lot more similar after spending a lot of time together. I have these two friends in my class and I literally am not even kidding right now. They do the exact same actions at the exact same time when they are next to each other. We're on a lesson and the two guys are sitting in front of us, and I'm just looking at them casually, and I see they're doing this, both of them, at the exact same time, maybe a couple milliseconds difference. They do this. Then they do this again. The same time, all the time. Everything that they do is at the same time. Then they do this. Then they do this. The exact same things. And this is because they're just so used to doing this together, and they're kind of not, they don't know that they're watching each other in a way. Like, they're just doing this, and they do it even though they don't know about it. That's why it's kind of funny to watch. Change influenced by a person, it's quite awesome, to be honest. People change, and people change a lot in a year, in half a year. Our bodies change a lot, and you know, like, parts of our bodies die every like 1 second. Can you believe it? We are dying with every second. I hate my camera! Woo! It just ran out of battery again. I hate it so much. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me if you like change or if you don't like change and you'd rather have it stable all the time. By the way, there are things that I like stable, like stable friendships. That's something that I will always never want to change. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys hopefully next week if I don't forget to upload a video. I have like 20 videos to upload. I just forget to edit them as well. I love you guys a lot. I will see you guys soon. And happy holidays, because I'm already on my summer break. Love you guys lots. Love, Gabby. Bye!